Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This evening, the Congressional Black Caucus will take a moment to discuss our strong support for the confirmation of U.S. Attorney Loretta Lynch as the next Attorney General of the United States, and we will examine the larger issue of justice in America. Tonight's CBC Hour is entitled Bridging the Divide, Observations on Race and Justice in America. As we reflect on the 50th anniversary of the Selma marches, the events of Bloody Sunday, and the progress that has been achieved in the years since, we must remember that the Voting Rights Act was achieved not only because of those who marched. It succeeded because of those who cared enough to get involved, a Congress that became engaged, and an active Department of Justice that was diligent about enforcing the Voting Rights Act. Loretta Lynch is exactly the type of active, educated, and principled character we need as our next Attorney General. Last week, the Senate Judiciary Committee voted to confirm her as the next AG, paving the way for her confirmation by the full Senate. This confirmation must come soon and cannot be held up for partisan political purposes. With experience as a frontline prosecutor, a U.S. attorney, and as someone with a strong record of service over several decades, Mrs. Lynch is more than qualified to sit at the helm of the Department of Justice and protect the rights of our American democracy. On the issue of justice, there is so much more we can discuss tonight, but right now it's most appropriate for us to examine a few topics that so many citizens in the districts we represent want to look at. In addition to Mrs. Lynch and the Department of Justice, we like to take time to explore the value of Black lives in America and the fact that they do really matter. Perceptions in minority communities regarding police treatment, the impact of Black incarceration on communities, and voting rights and disenfranchisement. I want to thank the distinguished gentleman from the Garden State, my good friend and anchor for this hour of action, Representative Donald Payne. Congressman Payne has been a forceful advocate for justice issues in America and a leader in a true sense of the word. I yield to Congressman Payne.